Hey guys, what's up? My name's Jen. I'm a former flight attendant turned travel agency owner and travel professional. If you're seeing this video, this is something I found in my files. I've been trying to organize my video content. Becoming a travel person in the YouTube space has always been a dream of mine. And I'm just gonna go for it now. I'm not getting any younger, and I'm still traveling and having even more adventures now that I want to be recording and uploading. And if anything, I'm kind of learning that looking back on my past travels on here have been really fun. If I happen to help anybody along the way, especially with their planning process or what to bring and what to do and all of that, then that's a even bigger bonus. But I'm just editing this now. The old me would have never uploaded this before because I don't think it's very good. It's just a 7-minute clip of a haul I did before a London trip, not quite a year ago, but it was quite a few months ago. And just to see how much I've changed from the moment that I filmed this, it's really fun to see, and how much that I've progressed from being on camera not even a year ago. So that's pretty exciting, and just kind of getting over the fear of I'm just going to upload what I have for you guys and put my content out there. It's good, it's bad, there's going to be a little bit of both, but I am committed to this journey now, and that's really exciting. So if you guys are into hauls, I love hauls on YouTube. This is a haul that I did before I went to London. I discovered that Five Below has a travel section, so I was pretty excited and got a few items. Here is that video. Hey guys, what's up? I'm actually prepping for a trip to London. I stopped in at Five Below, a store, if you guys are unfamiliar. Most people know about Five Below by now. I stopped in there for actually some other things, prepping for a client's stay at Disney. I was kind of looking for things for my trip as well, and then I actually found a lot of things that I could use for my trip. So I just wanted to do like a quick little haul for you guys so you could see, just in case you guys had a Five Below by you and wanted to go check out kind of their travel section. They have a whole section of travel sized items, which is really great. And it had been a while since I've been in there, so I didn't even remember that that existed. I grabbed a couple of things. I still need to get a few more things, but I think most of the items I got are not like totally essential items for a trip. So don't think that you need to run out and buy these things to go on a long haul flight. I just, especially when I go to London, I land in the morning and I want to make sure that I am able to spend the rest of the day out running around. I am visiting my sister and then going to the World Travel Market as well. So it is a little bit of work. So let's get into some of the items I got. I love these skinny dipped almonds, and I always bring them on trips with me. So I got a pack. They had different flavors that I actually have never seen before. These are strawberry lemonade. I thought these would be like a really good treat on the plane. I think I have an issue with being worried about like having food around if I'm hungry. So I have in the past tended to bring way too many snacks. I either feel pressure that I need to eat them so they don't go to waste, and that can lead to just like eating when I don't need to, or not eating them and having to throw them out when I get back or whatnot. I'm trying to keep it very limited. I'm working on that because there's always plenty of food around, and that's not something I need to be worried about. And also in the long haul flights, you get served food. So it's like, I was always worried like I wouldn't like the food and whatnot, but that's never the case. So I need to just chill with the snack. So other thing I got, I tend to treat when I'm going over on a long haul flight to London. I've been there a ton of times because my sister lives over there. So that flight is very familiar to me. I tend to treat it as like a little self-care spa moment for myself, and that way I feel even more refreshed when I land. And that's just what I do. I am one of those people that will take my makeup off and then put a face mask on the flight. It really does help when I land. Being a former flight attendant, I've gotten used to landing and then trying to stay awake to make it easier. So I think that's what it all stems from, just knowing that I need to be ready to go when I land. Anyways, okay, so I got these. I'm actually probably going to do this ahead of time. I got these soothing foot socks. I walk when I'm in London. I mean, I'm hitting 20,000, 26,000 steps a day. And I always want to do a bunch of shopping and run around. And I haven't been there for a really long time. So I know there's going to be a ton of walking that I'm doing. This is something I wouldn't do on the flight, but I'm going to do this ahead of time. And then I got these socks for the flight, and they're supposed to be moisturizing gel socks. And this was at Five Below. It's awesome. And I'm going to switch into these on the flight. I usually bring like my tennis shoes that I can really slip easily on and off, but I like to take my shoes off during the flight. I know people are like, but I don't walk around the plane in just my socks anymore. I used until I became a flight attendant and then saw how dirty some stuff can be. So, okay, I don't recommend walking around a plane in just socks, especially if you're going into the lab. I'll just say that. I got these. I just thought they would be nice to have, especially also while I'm in London, because I will be walking so much. We'll see how they work. I'll let you guys know. It's supposed to nourish dry, tired feet, help to repair cracked heels, and soften calluses. So there was an incident. I went to Universal Studios and then Disney back to back, like for a few days. My feet were torn up. It was horrible. It's the worst blisters. I have scars from the blisters I have. That also is like in the back of my mind. So I just want to make sure that I'm taking care of my feet because that was horrible. And it was so painful to even just walk anywhere. Also got this from Five Below again. And it's like under eye, anti-puffiness, hyaluronic acid, and green tea. I know green tea is great for your under eyes. I will for sure be putting these. There's 5 pairs in here. So that was pretty nice. I will for sure be putting these on before landing. So once I usually wake up, or they kind of wake you up and serve breakfast an hour before landing, I'm going to for sure do those once I wake up, maybe before I go to sleep too, when I do my mask. This will help me feel and look more awake as well. And then probably when I start going to the conference, just to make sure that I'm looking okay and not super jet lagged. This Burt's Bees, just face towelettes. I just wanted something to make sure that I had something good to remove my makeup. I like to take my makeup off on the plane and then reapply some makeup before I land, just because, like I said, once I land, like I'm ready to go and start, hitting the town. It's always good to have this going for like 5 days. 4, 5, 6 days. This will be enough for the whole time. Some dry shampoo. They had this in their travel section, so I grabbed it. I also got these. It's a small bag. I've never seen this flavor before too. It's dark chocolate peanut butter. I think I'm pretty good on snacks, to be honest. On my layover, I go through Atlanta. Now I will be in the Delta Sky Lounge. So they have plenty of snacks and stuff in there too. So I'm not too concerned this time. At least I'm telling myself that, so I get into a better packing rhythm with snacks. That pretty much sums it up for what I got there. Oh no, I got one more thing. And this is something like I'm just trying. It's out of the ordinary. So it's a sinus pillow. I have recently been fighting off a sinus infection. I get chronic sinus infections. I've gotten them pretty much my whole life. It was pretty bad when I was flying. I'd get them a lot more. This is essentially face mask, but it's weighted and you can actually warm it up. Won't be warming it up on the plane, but it's also infused with essential oils, and just the weight of it I thought would feel really good if I'm starting to have some sinus pain. Has lavender oil and chamomile. It also is supposed to help soothe puffy eyes, but I just feel like because it's weighted that it's gonna feel quite nice. Actually, it smells really good and like it would clear your sinuses kind of. So looking forward to see how this works. But they had this there too, and it kind of goes along with like me trying to do some self-care on the flight. I feel like that is it for items I got for travel at Five Below. I was just a little bit impressed of just certain things that they had there, and the prices were amazing, of course. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you have a Five Below by you and you are prepping for a trip, go and check them out, because sometimes the same old products that we see in our Targets, Walmarts, and typical travel sections, they get a little old, and looking for some new travel size items and products to travel with are kind of nice. And don't be afraid to not get on the internet on the flight, and also take that time to just relax, watch a movie and chill and do a little self-care. I'm still gonna be grabbing some face masks for the flight and then a couple of other things. That is it for now. Bye.